Hey guys, it's Hutch. Staci Hutch. Say too much. You know, we had the opportunity to talk to Owenn. He's the opener for Taylor Swift when she came to town. And he's got such a cool story about how he came into the music industry dancing first and his video with Taylor, Lover. We talked to him right now. Staci Hutch, KS95. Today's variety from 2K to today. Well, Todd told you he'd come in, and he came in with pizza.
Yeah, I love that about him.
I mean, was that out of your own pocket, Owenn, or was that,
Yes.
Okay, all right. We'll say yes.
Aw.
Yes.
No.
And it was the good pizza. You mean
No.
you sprung for
It was
Luce.
my amazing team. They're
That's
awesome and very caring people. So,
Well, Owenn is with
appreciate
us. It's been a crazy ride. We were just talking off the air about how 5 years ago your life kind of changed a little bit,
it. Yeah, absolutely.
being in the Lover video with Taylor.
Yes.
And then now life is like, I'm opening for Taylor
Insane.
in
Isn't it?
stadiums.
Oh
So
my
surreal.
gosh.
Yeah, super surreal.
How'd you get that call?
I actually made the call. Well, not made the call, but I spoke to her management and I was like, I really want that spot. I want to open for her so bad. And he was like, just show me what you got. So I sent in like a whole bunch of stuff and Taylor herself was like, yes, you can
Wow.
you can come and play at my show. And it's been crazy.
Well, you started with as a dancer, touring with her. Had she heard you sing much before that?
No, so it's funny because
Wow.
I danced for her for so long, and I had been working on music for a really long time, actually, since
Mhm.
like maybe 2014. I kind of really started recording, and so she had no clue. And also, it was like one of those things that you don't want to. I don't know. I'm there to work. I'm as a dancer, and I'm there to so it gets a little tricky when you're like, hey, you can listen to my music.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you know what I
you didn't
mean?
want
It
to
be-
take advantage.
Yeah, it
right.
becomes like that. And
Were you trying to sing harmonies really loud during the show?
Right.
So she'd be like,
Imagine, no, but yeah, so it's one of those things like you kind of want to, and also too, I wasn't really ready to share yet. I was still building and making sure that I actually really wanted to do this, because when you cross over, it just in general, it's a lot of work, and it's I actually stopped dancing. And that's like my bread and butter.
Mhm.
So to actually stop and really start pursuing my music is a thing, it's not easy. But yeah, so she hadn't heard anything. I wasn't ready to share yet, but on the Lover music video, I actually finally got everything ready. I was doing label meetings already.
Mm.
I was like shopping for I had a couple meetings already lined up. So I was ready. I had everything packaged together. All my songs were done. I had a music video finished, so I was actually really, really ready. And I was like, I just honestly wanted to hear her thoughts, just advice.
How do you yeah, how do you work in today's world of Taylor did it and so many artists, Adam Levine, Maroon 5, Matchbox 20, they all wrote, and I say this all the time, this is one of my favorite questions to ask, is that they had albums, they had stories
Yeah.
with their albums, but now people are buying singles. They just want
Right,
the
right.
next one over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult to write for singles, or do you just write a story and then
No,
hope?
I just write the story and whatever feels good. But I will say that even though we're in that type of world, I'm looking forward to putting out a body of work. And it'll be coming out right before my LA SoFi show with Taylor. So I'll be putting together my first body of work. It'll be a EP of 7 songs. And yeah, I'm excited to do that and share the journey because it's been a journey for so long. So
Are you wearing a diaper on stage? Or no?
oh my God, I was saying that the other day. I was like, you guys, when I walked on stage, I was like, I like shit an egg roll. I was like, oh my God, there's 50,000 people
Okay.
here.
Can you describe how you were feeling, what you saw? I mean, just really the first time you stepped out to open for her, what was that like?
I mean, I couldn't see. because-
I believe it.
No, I walked out there. I was talking about this a little earlier. I actually trained so hard for the show. Like I was on this crazy gym schedule. I was, rehearsing even before I got with my band. I was rehearsing in LA with my choreographer and creative Jaquil Knight. And I really, really prepped and really like made sure I was prepared. I actually did like a small family and friend show
Mm.
the day before I flew out to New York to start band rehearsals. So by the time I like got to the actual MetLife stage, like I think my sound check, I kind of had a moment. I tripped out. I was like, I turned to my mom. I was like, is this real? Like, is this really happening?
Right.
Because I was just on the stage, like at MetLife. Like I'm from New York. So you know, that's like a hop, skip, and a jump
That was your
away.
big show.
That was like my
Yeah.
hometown show.
Yeah.
So, and it's insane. But I just saw the swarm of people, and yeah, it's just been crazy. I
Are you-
can't even explain it.
Are you nervous to sing in front of anyone? Family, friends, 60,000 screaming people, like, are you nervous to sing in front of people? Or are you?
I do get really, really nervous, but not like a crippling nervous, like a
Excited, nervous?
excited and
Yeah.
like, you know, anxious almost. But I am a different person when I'm on stage than just regularly, I feel like.
Yeah,
How
I
bad
get
do you
that.
want to jump on stage and just dance? Like, you know, some of the choreography, I'm sure.
I don't anymore.
don't?
It's
Oh,
a
no.
brand new show.
See, you and I have something in common. I was in show choir when I was a freshman.
I was in show choir.
Okay, boys,
was.
let's do something.
Right.
Do a
And
barrel
So
roll.
I find myself just going, hey,
No,
you know, and
No,
doing
yeah.
the whole, you know.
But it is interesting because, you know, obviously it's called the Eras Tour, and she goes through her different eras. So when it gets to 1989, I'm like, oh, I remember this song. I remember this dance. And when it gets to Reputation, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this.
Were you
Like,
the one jumping in the background at the opening of the 89 tour that you fell from? It was a trampoline, or it was there was a moment, because I took a picture of it, and there was a guy
God.
like halfway through the air.
Oh, no, that was my boy Remy.
Okay.
That tour was like, yeah.
That was insane.
That tour was insane. Yeah, it was insane. That was my first time ever like working with her. And that was honestly my first time kind of being like on a stadium, because I think we did like maybe a couple stadiums on that tour, if I'm not mistaken.
On 89?
On 89,
Yeah.
yeah. I just remember always having in-ears
Yeah.
because just the sound is insane. But yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
What kind of things do you guys do before the show or after the show to like unwind or whatever? What stuff do you guys do?
Well, I don't know. Like, I honestly, expelling that much energy,
Mhm.
and it's kind of, it takes a toll.
How
Like,
long do you
know,
play for?
I only play for 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, and Taylor plays for like 3 hours.
Well, she has a lot of
she's-
songs.
and she's like amazing.
Yeah.
She's like beyond.
Yeah.
You know
Is
what
she
I
like
mean?
a mentor for you?
Yes.
I would
Yeah, a little
imagine.
bit. A little
And you're pretty
something like
close
that.
friends, obviously.
Yeah, we're cool.
That's just it's crazy from your journey where you thought most of your professional career was going to be dancing. It was going to be,
Yeah.
you know, you had dreams and hopes.
Yeah.
What was that moment where you said, I'm going to go after it? And for people listening that may have the same moment, what do they need to do
Yeah.
to make that step? Because a lot of people don't make the step because of finances. Really,
No, yes.
I
but
got to
that
pay
was-
bills.
No, that was a
Mhm.
real thing. That was actually something that I like went through a lot, because I was dancing. I was honestly at the height of my career as a dancer. You know, I had danced for everybody, and I was touring with everybody, and I was, you know, getting phone calls. I didn't even have to really audition
Wow.
at a point. You know, I was dancing for all the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah, I've got
And,
a list here of all, like Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Lady
Yeah.
Gaga, Demi Lovato.
Wow.
I was going to say Demi Moore. That's not right. Miley
He
Cyrus.
would if she wanted him to, you know.
But-
Yeah, I choreographed
Rihanna?
a couple numbers on her tour,
Yeah.
on Demi Lovato's
mean-
tour. Like, I was literally at the height of everything.
There's no joke here, man. This guy can dance.
Yeah.
So
And,
you just went for it.
and I went for it, and I was like, and I remember getting asked to do like a really big tour. I don't know if I can say the person on air, but I got asked to do like a massive tour, and I had just got off with Taylor, and I said no. And it was one of those moments where it was like, are you insane? Like, you said no, like what? And, you know, I was like, no, because if I go back on the road, I'm not going to be able to finish my music. I'm going to be tied down again, and I'm going to lose another year. You know, because once you go on the road, you lose that time,
Mhm.
especially for yourself.
Right.
So I had to make that decision, and then my pockets regret it. Yes. My bank account was like, literally.
If it made a noise, it was that.
literally.
Well, things worth doing
So,
are worth
yeah.
doing well, right?
Yeah, but it was that moment, I think, where I was like, okay, we're really doing this. Like, I'm going to do it. And I buckled down, got back in the studio, and started like working again. And that was 2018. Yeah, it was right after Reputation.
But just because you're doing, you know, you're opening for an amazing act doesn't mean that you're still not trying to struggle through, get through it, pound and grind,
absolutely.
you know?
They call it a struggling artist, starving artist for a reason. You know?
How long do you expect to, how long does, in your business, how long does one expect to struggle or to starve? In
You
your
honestly never know.
Well, it helps
really,
to have
never know.
Taylor as a buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it helps. Yeah, of course.
And the Swifties are pretty nice. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're awesome, man.
they're gonna be
They
very
always
open.
have supported, like always,
Yeah.
and always been very kind. So I'm very happy. I actually in my set, I thank them. Like I have a moment where I'm like actually say it because yeah, they support a lot.
Yeah.
And they're
Okay.
very, very cool.
Nice to be good to your fans.
We're glad you're here in Minnesota, and we're glad for this opportunity from you. It's hard because not many people know about your story
Yeah,
or what's been going on, or the fact that you had to pass, like so many people do,
absolutely.
and you had to figure out which path you did, and that's such a common story. No matter if you're playing in front of 10 people or you're playing in front of 60,000.
For sure.
And so I think a lot of people, if they have a chance for you to go, I know, you know what? How many people are calling you and saying, "Can you get me tickets? Can you give me tickets?
Oh,
Can
I'm
you give me
sure.
tickets?" You know,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Everybody's doing that to me, and I'm like, I don't even have tickets.
I know. I don't even have any either.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just we're so happy that A, you took the time to come in, but B, we're able to share your story because I think more people now when they see you tomorrow
Yeah.
are going to be more appreciative of, even though it's 20 minutes, it's 20 minutes,
Right.
You know,
I mean, listen, I would have taken 2 minutes.
yeah.
I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful. Like I can't even like thank her enough. I can't thank Taylor enough. Like she really didn't have to have me there. It's like insane.
But you also know that Taylor's not going to have someone there she doesn't think
and doesn't believe in.
And that's
Right.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
just
super
know
grateful.
that you are that good. It wasn't a favor because it's,
That's the nice
Absolutely.
endorsement.
Yeah.
Because
Because-
didn't she call a record company that you were going to meet
Well, she
with?
spoke to the president of a record label for me.
So
yeah.
you had a meeting, you walk in, you didn't know this, and they're like, Taylor Swift just called us. And you're like,
yeah,
what?
I mean, well, I had a meeting already, but the president wasn't going to be in the meeting.
Yeah.
And then once, he got the call from boss lady, he was like, "Oh, let me see what's going on. Let me just actually get in here and be like,
Was that awkward or were you like, oh my God?
No, I was like, man, let's do it.
Somehow it went from Lunchables to a nice catered meal.
Yeah,
You're
right.
like, wait a minute.
No, yeah, I'm so super, super grateful. Man.
Well, we're
She's
grateful
awesome.
for you because we had just found out. We didn't know this was happening, but we're doing our Taylor's Era Party 2 or a party tonight at the Green Room, and you agreed to come and play.
Yes,
We're so
I did.
happy.
I'm gonna come hang out,
Dude,
That'll
that's
be so
play
cool.
a couple songs.
that is so awesome that you're
Yeah.
doing that for us and for more importantly the fans.
Yeah,
They're going to be
course.
excited to
They're
see you
gonna
play
be
a couple
so
I'm
songs.
excited to see them.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
hang
get
out-
ready.
Hang out for a little
They
bit.
are
I know.
gonna.
I gotta be in bed by 9, but I got a big show tomorrow.
You got a big
Yes,
show
you
tomorrow.
do.
But,
And wait till have you been inside US Bank Stadium yet?
we performed here. I did. We did Reputation.
Oh,
You were on
that's
I
Reputation
danced on
too.
the tour, yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
danced.
So you did not 89 and Reputation.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. Well, now I got to go back and watch the Netflix.
Yes, I'm the king
Concert.
of my heart guy.
Okay. All right.
But
Oh,
my
I
hair
have
is
to
so
see it now.
short, though.
Yeah.
I look so different now.
Yeah,
I
well.
still have all the tattoos.
Did you have a
but
glow
a
up?
while
You
ago.
say you glowed up.
I glowed up.
All right.
I got glow up. I don't want to hear about none of the nonsense floating on the surface that seems so important. Oh, what your friends say, just shut your mouth and show me, yeah. Words are not enough to illuminate the real you. Show me how we, are getting to the bottom of talking about the real love. You gotta show me. I'm not saying I don't care about your feelings. I need you to show up. Don't need another phone call. I don't want to hear about busy everybody. It's working out for nothing. If all we need is money, if I want you to be here every little moment, maybe that's so selfish, but I don't need it. I'm just trying to show you that I need you to know that. So shut your mouth and show me. Show me, yeah. Words are not enough to illuminate the real you. Show
show me how we are getting to the bottom of talking about the real love. You gotta show me. 'Cause I don't wanna hear about all the nonsense floating on the surface. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I wanna see your heart, baby, yeah, yeah. Show me. Words are not enough to illuminate the real you. You gotta show me.
He is such an awesome artist. What a great interview. I'm glad you guys got to see that. And that is Staci Hutch, Say Too Much.